Kent Bacus with the National Cattlemen's Beef Association joins us now for an update. Thanks for joining us, Kent. Now, let's start with the value of this deal for U.S. beef producers.
Well, I think when you look at China specifically right now, we have so many restrictions on what we can and can't send to China that when you add to the 47% tariff that we already face, we have restrictions on hormones, on beta agonists, we have traceability requirements. We have all these things that make China a very uncompetitive market for us. So last year we only sold about $60 million worth of beef into China. Putting that in perspective, that pales in comparison to what we're selling into Korea and Japan. So we see this as an opportunity to really open up that market. And if we could roll back all of these non-tariff trade barriers and all these other obstacles that prevent us from meeting that demand in China, then China could potentially be a $4 billion market for us in the next 5 years. We've got a lot of work to do, but it is a very exciting opportunity for us in the Chinese market.
$4 billion in the next 5 years potential for U.S. beef. That's huge. Now, what would you like to see in regards to China's non-tariff barriers and restrictions? How would you like those to be approached? What do you want them to do in order to let that access happen?
Well, I think, the same, we want to be treated the same in China as we are here in the United States and elsewhere, that we want science to drive the trade relationship. We know that we produce a very safe and high-quality product, and so we want Chinese consumers to be able to enjoy the same high-quality beef that we sell to American consumers. And when you look at China overall, it's a country of 1.4 billion people, with a middle class that's bigger than the entire U.S. population. And there's a tremendous unmet demand for protein. Beef, we want U.S. beef to be part of that solution. We want to really capitalize on that demand and bring a lot of value not only for U.S. producers, but let's expose more Chinese consumers to the same high-quality beef that we serve here. We see this as a great opportunity, and we're grateful that the hardball negotiating tactics that the Trump administration has used are paying off. And we're looking forward to seeing more about the details with China, because we think that this could be a tremendous opportunity for U.S. beef producers.
Absolutely. We'll have to see where we head from here going into that phase 2. NCBA Senior Director of International Trade and Market Access, Kent Bacus, thank you for advocating on behalf of beef producers in Washington. We'll talk to you soon.